Welcome in, everyone. First of all, Daniel, a full stack of subscription months. 64 months. Wowza. Thank you. Welcome in, everyone. We have a winch. We have Secret with a bag. And, of course, the aforementioned Danielle. Let me just change a couple of things. I logged onto Minecraft and realised that I still had my Christmas jumper on. I probably need to fix that, so I'm doing that now. Let's go with default skin. I mean, I could be a lumberjack, but default seems best. Bear with. Java. Launch. Happy New Year, everyone. I am a little bit under the weather, so I decided not to make tea. Instead, I have a litre and a bit of... No, just a litre. A litre of water. Which I need to make an effort to drink all of, because... yeah, everything hurts, and I've had a few busy days in the office, and I don't like it. I don't like not being well, but at least I get to hang out with you people. Right, let's log on to Dragon's Lair, change scene. Aha! Default skin, that works. And I get to do something for the first time ever because of Danielle. Let me grab this one out. I've got to figure out how to do this. So, from... now on, we're going to be recording gift subs, resubs, wishing well donation, redeems, guest book for if anyone joins me in the world, raids, and bits. That's all going to be recorded in books. And subscriptions, that's this one here. So if I take this, I can put... it feels wrong not doing a capital, but it's lowercase. 64 months. There, that makes sense. I feel like I should abbreviate it to 64. Maybe just a times? Or 64 in brackets, that'll work. We'll do that. Secret says, I'm going to have to look for a bit. I need to go get the pup from the groomer. I have a question. I know you're probably busy. How much does it cost to get the pup groomed? Also, you're busy. You should be heading out the door and you shouldn't be listening to my stupid questions. Go, go, go. You can tell when you get back. Also, with the stream streak, happy little trees. A Bob Ross reference. Aaron says, if I do one bit, one bit, will that be 3 entries? It's going to be a list of bits for the month. I may not update it live. I may update it periodically through the month and note it, and it will probably be off stream, because essentially I have a list of all events that happen for bits, and so I can do some things. I can go, yep, I want to do that now. Other things I might go, I'll do the bits later. Depends on how active chat is. That makes sense. Okay, welcome in. Aloha. I'm back from vacation. Well, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed your vacation. Noted seems smart. I do that occasionally. So we've got our first entry into one book, and I can put this back away. Now, the other new addition is this shulker box here. I've revamped my channel point redemptions. At the moment, if you look at channel point redemptions, you will see nothing for Dragon's Lair, because I turned off Dragon's Lair redemptions because the last stream was Portal 2. Today, we're playing Minecraft, so I get to press this shiny button. Let's hope it works. DL on. Dragon Lair redemptions enabled. So in theory, every time I stream on Dragon's Lair, there'll be all of my permanent redeems enabled. One side
Time
quest.
to discover some diamonds.
Thank you.
Going off with a bang.
All the permanent ones, which at the moment includes Wishing Well, side quests, and quirks. So a side quest, which Danielle has redeemed, is Diamond Discovery, which means we need to go hunting for diamonds, and Oz has redeemed Exploding Rockets, which I'm sure will be a fun combination. Let's start off with grabbing this shock box out. Exploding Rockets, yeah, those ones. I'll put those in my hotbar, and I'll have some regular ones up there. In fact, I can grab some more for later. So I cannot use regular rockets until I finish this stack. Oh, and a word ban. Great. Okay, you know, just make things difficult for me. Oh, you want to ban the word of the thing that I'm exploring for? Sure, fine. Have it your way. Brrr. This is quite a good combination. I have to give you credit for it. Before I forget, we'll break this and I'll set my timer. Set a timer for 30 minutes.
Sure, 30 minutes.
That goes in there.
Starting now.
We have a few empties, which I can use. For now, I'm going to offload this junk that I really don't want in here to be sorted later by future Zach. And future Zach will not like me. Keep those. Got chicken? Let's top up on chicken while I'm here. And yes, I know I could go on the outside and do it that way, but I'm not going to. Right. I don't want to go caving too close to spawn. So what I'm going to suggest is I take plenty of torches. Oh. That's annoying. Alright, I'm going to need to make some torches. I'll take that. I'll be back in a moment. Let's... Oh, just for reference, exploding rockets, they have quite a lot of explosion, and they do a fair bit of damage. They're red. They are 7 small balls. And a raid from Soul Tundra. Welcome in, everyone. Great combos there indeed. Let me make sure I caught up with chat before welcoming everyone. Hang on. Yep, I'm caught up. So, welcome in. Thank you very much for the raid. How was your stream? Tell me about all the stuff and the things. Ow! Ooh, that hurts. Oh, and if I can't make this, I can't afford another. Oh, we're okay. We're okay! We're having fun at Nightmill. How was your stream? What were you up to? And anyone who just came in, welcome! Hi, I'm Zach. I'm a variety streamer, although I do a lot of Minecraft. And today, I'm unwell. I'm a little bit ill. But I'm still streaming because streaming brings me a lot of joy. Also, Turchanada? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Please advise me how best to break up your name so it's easy for my brain to comprehend. Please help. It was good. Finally started interiors in my castle on incest. Did a magical library. Ooh. Okay, I need to check in your next stream and watch. Magical libraries. Interesting. Do we need to fortune the... No. I don't need to. I might choose to, but I don't need to. Right, what I do need is some coal, but more importantly, we need to recognize that Soul just raided, and I want to put you in the book. That's right. Well, I don't know why, but that doesn't belong there. That's not what I wanted. Oh, this is going really well. What I wanted was Aladar's coming, so I can say, "Hey, Aladar!" And Angelic Wanderer. Okay. Okay. Raid book. You are the first raid in my new system. Should I record the number of raiders as well? Or just the fact that it's a raid? Do you know what? I'm going to put the number in. We can decide to delete it later. 27 is a huge number of people to bring over. Fuck. Angelic, welcome in. Good to see you. And Aladar, welcome in as well. Again. And thank you for the resub. I'm going to put you in the book. Angelic was first. If I mistype any names, feel free to yell at me. 17! And Aladar with another big number, 67. 60. No, we're not doing it. Raid only, in my opinion. That's what I was leaning to. Because I appreciate all raids, no matter the size, and it shouldn't be not a competition, but it is also nice to have that sometimes. I don't know. It feels... Angelic, thank you very much for the 100 bits and the... No. Yeah, I can read. Right, I need coal. Because I need candles. Torches. So right now, I'm just going to focus down, do this, And yes, I am supposed to be recording bitties. However, I will do that post-stream. Otherwise, we could end up with me in the book constantly. We might not. For all I know, Angelic might be the only person to gift bits today. But I've got to protect myself. Yep, that's what they said. Wait, what? Huh? Oh, gotcha. Oh. 64 is actually quite a tall tower. I keep running out of coal and having to grab
time to
like
pay up.
5 or 6. Oh. Wishing well, Redemption. I wish for you to fail the word ban. Do you want me to fail now, or would you like me to get closer to completing it before I fail? Both are options. Now, I normally keep a stack of coal in my ender chest, along with a stack of sticks. And then just grab extra for as and when I go off on expedition. Right. Let's think this through. So that goes in. And I'm going to keep 1 stack like that. And then before I forget, eventually I'll get this nailed in. Nailed in? Wishing well. This one. Oh, I can't do... With a bag! Boop. Boop. That goes away. That goes away. That goes away. Simple. Oh, and I've got one ready. Nice. This is going to hurt. Ow! Thank you for that, Redemption. Solstice, I hope you have a lovely stream. I do unfortunately need to drop a lurk in when I have things to do. I'm going in, do your important things. Thank you very much for trusting me with your community, and it's always a pleasure to see you. I'm going to run. I'm not going to rock it. I'm not going to rock it. It hurts too much. Wishing well, I have to throw valuable stones in, and then they go in the vault. Nope, we're nearly up to 33. 33. There we go. There's the sound. If you compress coal, really hard, you get what? Coal blocks? Is that the answer, Ewich? I think it's coal blocks. I would like to go away from spawn. I'm going to put my coordinates up. Looking at block? Nope. Player position. Always. There, that gives me coordinates. That'll work quite nicely. I say we go north. North is a great direction. Whee! Ow! Okay. Maybe I should have brought a boat. Because otherwise I'm going to spend more time sitting around on the ground healing myself than I am travelling with these rockets. What quest are we doing? We are searching for the beautiful blue rock. The light one, cyan colour, maybe. I forget what it's called. For those that don't know, we have a word ban now going on because apparently, whilst people want me to go on a quest looking for the shiny blue rocks, they don't want me to mention them by name. Ooh. Part of me wants to go down there and have a look, but part of me doesn't because zipping out is painful. What's the worst that can happen? I mean, if I do get shot, I have to be very aware of my health. Otherwise, I explode on the way out. I'm not reading that, even though I don't know if it would count. I'm not saying it would or it wouldn't. Just saying I'm not sure. Interesting cave, but no thank you. And closer than I want to be. Ow! North is that way. Okay, I can't afford to use up too many more rockets. These really hurt. Whose idea was this? Oh, wait, it was me. Now, part of the reason for me to want to explore away from spawn is because then it gives me the opportunity to get rid of those chunks later.
I'm not usually one to point fingers, but I'm putting one at Zach right now.
I mean, that's the first time I've ever... Oh, no, 180 times. Which means I've been unblamed as well. Catherine Dora with a raid as well. We just had a raid from another amazing streamer. 2 in a row. Ow. I'm going to land on that rock there. That looks less painful. Blast protection, way to go. I might need to invest in that. Although there's also the possibility that other quirks line up. Cathadora, welcome in. How was your stream? We come in peace. It's a Cathadora raid. Welcome in, Jovi. And Mao Mario, welcome in. Nightbot raid call. Nightbot comes in peace. Huh? I'm sure there's got to be a story in this. Do tell. Why is it Nightbot? What? Did the command go wrong? And whilst you're explaining that, I'm going to write down a cool person's name. If anyone here isn't familiar with Cathadora, Cathadora is amazing. And why does so few names have capitals in them? Cathadora, you're in my book. Doop, boop, and boop. And I'm going to eat some chicken before I blast off. Literally. Because capitals are scary. I mean, capitals are where most laws are made. It goes there. There's there. And we're... Oh, have I been here before? I must have been here before. This is... Don't mind if I do. Wait, the obsidian not so much, but... A lodestone's value? I'm taking the lodestone. It's mine now. You can't take it. It's mine. Ow! We have started with new channel point redemptions, so they randomize every time I go live, and today's channel point redemptions have meant that I have to go on a mission to go fetch some blue shiny rocks. Someone also redeemed a word ban so that I can't say the name of said blue shiny rocks, and I'm having to do it whilst using these explosive rockets. So, you know, things are going great. Oh, and I mill. And this is not what I was planning on doing. Hello? I'm out of this world. And I can't zip up to anywhere safe because I can't see where I am. This is worrying. Hello? Hello? Whoa. Ow! This is unusual. I'm going to land. Ah! I'm going to land twice. That's a Nautilus. This is new. Zach broke it. I did! Clearly. Do I reconnect? Nope, still not working. Do I restart server? Let's try a server restart. Ah, I'm not in the game! Why did that make me jump? I guess there is a user error at mine raid calls. Okay. This is much better. It's not peacefully captions that. Wait, what? Huh? I'm so confused. Side note, I'm ill. My brain's not working. Risa says error 404, world gen not found. It's alright, I'll fix it. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. I mean, it does make the difficulty of finding new materials slightly harder when there are no materials to find. Sorry to hear you're under the weather. That's fine. I've had some busy days at work. I can't take time off. I just have to work through it. And when I finish streaming, I may go back to work for the evening. We'll see. In the meantime, let me restart the server. See if that gives it a kick up the bum. In fairness, the server hasn't been restarted in about a month. So, oh wait, no. It would have been when 1.21.11 came out. That's when the last server... it was last launched. Should I do a regular restart? Probably. Do I? No. Relatively simple to do, though. Let's see. Loading. Ah, it's fixed. Right, back to full screen. That was really, really painless. Thank you, Nodecraft. I'm partnered with Nodecraft. I have been for many years. They haven't got rid of me yet. They might want to, but they can't. Like that neighbour that moves in next door. You can't get rid of them. Apparently murder is against the law. Oh, I would like to travel to over 10,000 blocks away. Then it's definitely a new area. It's more interesting. If I travel less than that, I might find things I've already done. Must lurk now. Chores to tend to and such. Have a wonderful stream. Please give Sully and Mulder a hug from me. Even though they don't know me, I just like the idea of cats having a cuddle. Did I say Sully or I meant Scully? Brain fog. Are we there yet? All right. It's really difficult when I have to restart the server in order to travel. Also, I saw a Nautilus. That's cool. I want to go in there. There could be loot. Nah, it's not worth it. I'll just zip over. Need to get to our destination now. Interesting. The floating snow. Weird. Will do. Thank you. Why using fireworks rocket? Is this a challenge? Yes. Yes, it is. Also, I blame Ozza. I think it was Ozza. I believe Ozza redeemed that and Danielle redeemed the quest that we're on. Ooh, Mushroom Island. So, new channel point redemptions, there will be different ones each time or different... I can land here and just be safe. It's fine. I don't have to worry about anything. So we have permanent redeems, side quest redeems, and quirk redeems. The permanent redeems include the wishing well. The side quest missions could mean that I end up, playing a dragon, gathering a resource, that sort of thing. And then quirks are, maybe I have to eat rotten flesh for lunch and things like that. The quirk today is exploding rockets. Different sets of 3. No, they're not sets of 3. They are different things, and they're all randomized equally. So you can, each one there. So the permanent ones are always the same. It's the side quest and the quirk. You get one of each, and they're both at random. So the amount of possible combinations are 1 times the other. I do have a couple ideas as well for other things that I may be adding. However, I'm also open to suggestions. If you have a quirky idea, even though you haven't seen all of my ideas yet, you might think of one I haven't yet. Maybe. It's unlikely. A Nautilus! What do you do with them? How does one? How do you get do you need a saddle? Lots of blue here. Different kind of blue though. Yep. I need to get out of the water. It's gonna hurt. There's a town over here. I was hoping to find some mobs that I could get a saddle. Can I get a saddle from around here? I can get a... Oh! Health! Maybe I'll just keep an eye out for saddles, and then I can keep an eye out for a Nautilus. It's the first one I've seen. We're not going to land. We are going to continue to travel. Think of saddle, but maybe something to tame... Yeah, I can't remember. Thanks with the bag. That feels really informative, but also vague. But in fairness, I can't really bone. I know less than you already. If I only had a boat, I could use this. Or I could just try and use up some of these rockets. I mean, as long as my health is not really low, it makes sense to use them up now, and then I can go back to the better rockets. The ones that don't give me ouchies. Has my armor taken much of a battering from... Yep. Slight battering. Ow. Ooh, another village. You can craft saddles, I think. Yep, that's why I was looking for... I was hoping to see some cows or horses nearby. This is very cold. Which is fitting, because it's been very cold around here lately. Been so cold, you have to be aware of black ice. It's horrible. Also, my momentum getting altitude is decreased dramatically by the exploding. Yep, kill horses. Chat will love that. I mean, depends on how far away I went. Goats! Hello! I haven't seen many goats in Minecraft. I know they exist. I have seen a couple, but not many. Also, I'm likely to fall in and... I knew this would happen. I was just saying, I'm likely to fall... Oh. Maori, welcome in. Not me. I'm currently down. I'm not up. I'm down because it's less painful. I'm a quality stream, I think you'll find. I mean, look at the level of detail in that block. Whoa. I'll zip up shortly. Just have to be aware of my health because of exploding rockets. I'm not being stupid. It's a channel point redemption, I promise. Also, I have to ask, did you come in as part of a raid? Did you wander in? I don't recognise your name, and I don't know whether I should recognise it, and I'm just... failing to think. Oh. I'm doing it again. Deep snow. Can we see the banging F3? Sure. If I can... No, not F3. You said F3. I pressed F3. Wait, why has my perspective not changed? How have I played Minecraft for all these years and suddenly forgotten how to F5? Right, here's a look up my... Ow! It's probably better that way around. Right, we're still heading north. We are! Look at me and my sense of direction. Questionable as it may be. We're getting there. I don't know Java F keys. It was not intentional. Well, you tripped me up regardless. I'm gonna go up here because this gives me the ability to see. As opposed to being in the valley. Having to use a rocket to get out. Ooh, another village. I don't need village, but I would like the cows. If I can get saddle, in case I see another Nautilus while I'm travelling. That'll work. That'll work. 12. That's plenty, right? But you never know. Maybe you need lots of saddles. And travelling past cows be rude not to. It'd be much easier if I had sharpness. Oh! I got a temperate cow head. Horses! Oh, I missed. Horses! I missed again. What? First time, every time. See, all the joy of killing horses without the sound. Just have to be far enough away. And they have to stand still long enough. Stand still while I shoot you. Thank you. Yeah! Success. The hunt for the shiny blue is a bit slow. I should have waited with... I mean, maybe I'm avoiding it intentionally. Maybe I had a big brain moment. Either that or I just got distracted by different shiny. And had a, ooh, shiny moment. Is there a crafting table in any of these? Not that I need one. I have one with me. I always have one with me. It's in here. In fact, I have 9. Wait. Can one make a saddle? That's horse armor. That's not a saddle. I'm gonna keep one out, and then put this back in here. Or is that not treasure items? Also, this looks so dangerous just seeing that. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, path blocks are lower down the full block, so if I were to crouch over here, am I on fire? No. Okay. So lava's not a full block either. Which means it's okay. Okay. Why don't you have a netherite sword? I've not even enchanted this sword. This is not a sword I have crafted. This is a sword that came from loot that I put together from the end. It's on my to-do list to make a good sword. I just haven't got around to it yet. Also, what advantage does a netherite sword have? What possible benefit is there? I thought it was just durability. I thought the only difference between a non-netherite sword and a netherite sword was how much durability they had. I didn't think it changed the power of them. It has a different colour, right? While we're on the subject of different colour swords, when are Mojang going to add trims to armour and tools? Not armour and tools, sorry, tools and weapons. Because my netherite pick, if I could have a trim, so it just adds a little red speck at the top, a little gem, that would be amazing. Just so I know which one's which. The only reason I have a netherite pickaxe is so that I can tell it's not my fortune one. That's the only reason I put netherite on it. I would love a little bit of customization. They're non-stackable anyway, give me the ability to put a bit of flair on them. I said 10,000. I don't know why I chose such a long distance, but yeah. We get there. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Oh, they're a bit too bright. You don't like things that are too bright, which is why you spend your time here instead of in a stream where the streamer is intelligent. Gotcha. Don't like bright things. Or people. Right, there is a hole. Not a very interesting hole. Let's look for another. Ow! That? I was going to say that looks interesting, but it's then also right next to water, so unlikely? Yeah. Ow. Happy now? Could be better. I would like something that opens up to a decent level so I don't have to dig. Just cruise in, grab the stuff I want, and cruise out. That's what I want. Not entirely sold on this one, to be honest. We'll keep looking. Nope. I know, I'm being greedy, looking for a better one. If it went splat in F5, it would be a bit like a red liquid. It would! Like Ribena. Or cranberry juice. But you want it that way. It does look alright. I would like to head over this way and have a look. I have to say, I'm not a huge fan of cranberry juice. I'll drink it, but it's one of those things I go, it's not my choice. Pomegranate, much nicer. Cranberry, eh. Take it or leave it. My my mother's Mum, she used to love cranberry juice. Never saw the appeal. In the cranberry juice, not in my nana. But it's lovely. Okay. Just want to find an interesting place to explore. What's the best Y level? Deep into the bedrock. I'm not reading the whole question because my timer was still going. Oh look, my timer's finished. The best level for diamonds. Slow down. These will be new chunks. Let's just stop and have a look. There could be something in here. Oh. I mean, golden apples aren't the most valuable thing, but I don't have a lot of gold. That was a slip up, and it would have cost me a lot moments ago. That is a very exposed geode. Just the contrast between the stone around it and the smooth basalt is so extreme. Ow. It hurts so much. I was trying really hard to get you to slip up. I could tell. I might have a golden apple. Makes this less painful. Whee! Whee! Whee? Oh, maybe not anymore. Maybe not anymore. Let's take it off of my hotbar. Or out of my hand so I don't accidentally click. I can see my house from... I can't. We're also now heading west. Which is fine. Nothing wrong with west. It's just not the direction I was heading in. Now that looks like an interesting place to go. It looks a little bit deathy, but you know, I'm okay with a bit of deathiness. Deathiness can be fun. As long as I don't have to use my rockets to get out too much. And I am someone who relies on rockets just to hover in caves so that I can be safe. As long as I'm not on the ground, things can't hit me as easily. I do want that copper armor. Right, so there's lava falling down, which will light things up. The mob cap in there is a little bit crazy. Set spawn. Not a terrible idea. Do you know what? I think I will. I think it'd be a really good idea if I just set spawn over here, just in case. Now, do I use this lodestone? Could you imagine? Also, my elytra's hurting. So that goes there. That goes there. One bed goes there. Right, that'll do. I slept. Let's zip over here. I'm going to top up my food. Just want to slowly peer down this way. This looks like a fun route. It goes down deep enough. At least for what I'm looking for. And it's relatively managed. Blue shiny rock! It's the wrong one, but still. It's cool. I'm going to attack this guy now. Before, you know, he wanders over and greets me in a minute. Oh! Hello! Greetings! Salut! Oh, that's all? That bat just... Oh. Had an unfortunate accident. Right. I kind of want to kill some mobs. My durability is 2, 3, 4, which is not particularly high on my elytra. That's in my interest to get a little bit of XP while I'm here. Not the main goal, but it certainly won't hurt. Please, can you... I thought I was being shot at. I thought I saw an arrow. Ooh. Found Found some. We're good. We can go home. Finished. All that for that. It's been a while. Welcome in, Handed. But I mean, I've found a good place to explore. Now I should continue, right? And my elytra needs mending. Let's just wander over this way. Put a torch down. There is part of me thinking maybe I should go grab my chocker, just in case I never end up back here. Or alternatively, I could go and take a screenshot so I know where it's... Oh, diamonds! It is. Mission accomplished! It was a long travel. It was! Oh, I was hoping to see some diamonds down there. Kind of want to go have a look over there, but it does look like a dead end. I often find areas like this, you go in and then you see something just tucked away on a wall. Y'all ever think, oh boy, Minecraft would be so much better if all the mobs would just get big, bushy ginger beards? I didn't think about ginger ones, but I've thought about grey beards. Well, that'd be interesting. Or maybe beards that match the colour of the mob. You know, green beards for zombies, grey beards for skeletons, and I see that diamond down there. So I just spotted a thing. I need to go get it, but before I do, let's make sure my health is full, because I will need to take damage, and I will need to zip out again. And zipping out is painful currently. Could I? What's the chances? Pretty good, apparently. Oh, come on. That was a good shot. Let's head over this way and go... Quasha! Now, where on earth are those diamonds? Ooh, a mix sack. One! What a rip-off. Right, my exit is up there. I can keep track of that. Probably. It would make sense to swim up if I can. But before I go up, I'm just doing a little bit of movement around here to see if I spot any other ores. Also, welcome in, Ginger Beer Man. I'm going to peer the other side of the water. Ow. It's... Eh. Would you like to come down here? Good. Good choice. Good, good. And done! Nope, I already killed the creeper. You're not scaring me with that one. Okay, this opens up again. That doesn't open up very far. Found some. Got him. Hello. A little bit repaired. Nice. Friend. Murder. More XP, thank you. And thank you. Thank you. Easy peasy. Right, I need to get up there. However, I should probably, you know. I'm working here. Moving. Yeah, what a pro. I dodged those bullets. I stopped eating so I could get around the corner. I did quite well. Quite pleased with myself. Right. So it's a trip up. This is not the way I came down, but it links, I believe. Okay. Just... Ow! Don't shoot me into the lava. Also, my health is low. Let's... Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep running. Oh, jeez. Going to land down here. No, that's my sword. I need that. I escaped. I'm putting myself in danger. I'm in danger. This was safe. Poor Bat. What did it ever do to you? Nothing. But you know, he had it coming. At least that's how I sleep at night. Kabang! It does ruin your momentum. Right, there's my stuff. I can land and travel over to it. You know, if I want to. Which I do, clearly. So this little adventure got me 10 deep slate ore, which is not a lot. Right. That is going in there. This is coming with me. The bed can stay. I'm going to head back into the hole, see if I can find some more loot. But this time less worried about finding my exact route out. More willing to risk, you know, getting lost. Why are you not burning? Oh, never mind. Not technically under the sky yet. Right. Ooh, diamonds. More diamonds. And I'm running away. Which seems remarkably smart. Okay, maybe. Thank you. There was a diamond there and I want it. I said I want it. I'll still want it. Just sitting there on the ground waiting for me. Ninja, in. Grab. And leave. Gracefully. With dignity and tact. Maybe. Hey. If I keep saying it, one day I'll have dignity. You are attacking. Sorry, I wasn't sure. I was going to leave him. He seemed friendly. I thought, he can live. But alas, he could not be trusted. I also need to make an effort to start collecting more coal. I don't grab it often enough, and that is a diamond. Down we go! Ooh, this place looks fun. Let's light it up. I know it's a bit dark on stream. There, that seems much better. Alright, where was I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The light from the redstone made me jump. I panicked a little bit there. This is not the way, but I'm curious. Lava lake, and probably a dead end. Plenty of tough. I love tough, but it's not what we're here for, though. If I don't grab at least 5, whew, I'll be upset. 6! Nice. Do you have a redeem for you to get coal? No. However, I did come up with an idea, which I sent to Shay. Shay then came up with a really good suggestion for it. I put a side quest of resource gathering. And the idea being, I could have a dispenser with bits of paper in them saying the different resources, and we can roll the dice. Like, if someone redeems it, I have to go get whatever it is. And some of the resources might be sand, get a shulker box of sand. Other things might be, get a stack of, deep slate or tough. All the sorts of things that really is handy to... 2 of them! Watch out for the lava. I'm okay! So just the idea of actually giving me an excuse to go and gather up materials that I use regularly anyway. Because so often when I'm working on a project, you can find that you are running out of a material and need to go gather it. So sometimes it's nice to have a side quest to go, yep, I shall go gather this. And then I have a little bit more of it and less chance that I need to get it mid-project. Well, that was a good suggestion. I like it. So that's one I haven't added yet, but I will. I need to come up with a list of different things. So it'll be sand, tough. Coal would probably be a good one. I hadn't thought of coal. And Shay suggested, Big Brain Shay, said, how about one of the options is your choice, meaning the viewer's choice. And I went, so we could do like a poll. And they said, I was thinking more like whoever redeemed it could choose, but sure, that works too. I went, ooh, that's even better. So, yeah, so in that dispenser would be there are 5 or 6 things it could be, plus an extra one, which is you choose. Oh, yes, then we can redeem a word ban when we know you're going to get some said resource. Like diamonds? No, that would never happen. Chat would never be so cruel. I'm going to eat. I need to get out of here. This is going to hurt. Ow. I told you it was going to hurt, but I'm out. I mean, I'm not out of trouble because I still need to get to the surface somehow, and this is not... Oh, diamond. What? That was not even expected. That's the rarer one. There's 2 of them. I mean, it's not super rare, but it's not. It's less common. It can be an automatic word bank connected. I mean, I could technically. I'm not going to, but we could. I would leave that to the viewers if you want to do that. You've got John. You can afford it. You're rich. I don't want to be here. This is not where I'm supposed to be. It's just where I ended up. Because I jumped down there. Oh, look what I found. Go on. Do yours. I could have dealt with it, but I went, I guess. It's working out quite profitable. Like shooting fish in a barrel and some easy XP. Speed of which, not bad. Was it 2-3 when I came down here? So it's gained a little bit of durability, and I know where I'm heading this time. Right, that's where I went down and got the diamonds underneath the waterfall, and over there was one directly underneath me that I grabbed. I remember that hole. It was a fun hole. It was the best of times. It was a scary time, but it was fun. Oh, that's really sad. Ah! Oh, okay. Oh. Sure, that works. Ow! Leaving. Trying to leave. Still trying. He doesn't want me to leave. He loves me too much. You know what they say, when you love someone, let them go. Please. Please let me go. Nope, that's lichen. This is where I originally came in. I came down here and went right. But I haven't explored on this side. And the cave's big enough. Probably warrants it. So I'm heading from over here. Because it's much easier to see from up here. Right. Okay. Doesn't look that interesting. Wow, I'm good at this game. I know it's unbelievable, but I am. I have been here. Just throw. Sure, why not? I want those. I don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that. Don't want that right now. I'm also using up my painful rockets. I did explore over here, I remember now, because this is where I went left and went down. So maybe I am done. Maybe it is time to count my diamonds and head home. Ow! Right, we're going to walk up this hill, because rockets hurt! I also want to grab my bed on the way out. And keep an eye out for some coal. So, you know, if I happen to walk past any, feel free to look. Or even grab iron. Specifically because I noticed I haven't got much in the way of raw iron. And I quite like it as a block. It's got a nice texture. I mean, obviously I like it, otherwise I wouldn't have used it in Ocean's Deep. Ocean's Deep? Sounds like Ocean's 11. Ocean Deep. But if I'm remembering correctly, coal is more likely the higher up you are. So if you have mountains, they're better in the mountain bits above ground. Which makes deep slate coal less likely, I think. I don't know, you know more about Minecraft than I do. That's why I stream. Because then, when I'm doing things like this, I can go, I don't know what I'm doing! And then normally get assistance. I used up a stack. So, if I can get a stack, and I've still got coal left over, this would be a definite win. I'm not seeing much here. You're correct. 100%. Wow. That's our first. Can we clip this moment? This is the time that I need to look back on. You know, in future days when I start doubting my Minecrafting ability, I can look back at this and go, do you know what? That day, I knew what I was talking about. Just that one. No others, but that day. Okay. I might know what I'm doing, but also that was a silly thing to do. I minimized the damage as much as I could. I stepped back. Ooh. So this guy with the spear. Come back. Nope. Oh, that was not the plan. Right, I will take that horse head. I was hoping they had saddles. They do not. That was fun. I know. Wasn't it? The best of times. Right, we are heading south if I'm doing this right. Yep, now I am. Ooh. After I go to that abandoned portal and see if I can grab some gold. Bed. Thank you. Good point. I will go back and grab that. I mean, it's not the most valuable thing. If I'm ever going to risk leaving something behind, the bed is not too bad. And it's sometimes worth doing for the chance of needing the respawn. Ooh, loads of, loads of. Iron nuggets I really don't need. And fire protection helmet. So I will go back and get my bed. Here's the hole. It's going to cost me loads of... Oh, okay. Not too bad. In fact, I'm even going to put it in the correct place. I did it! I did it! I'm such a professional. Thank you for reminding me. Taking me ages to replace that bed. Ages! Right, it wouldn't have taken that long, but... It's my favourite bed. It's comforted me when I've needed comforting. Oh look, a Nautilus. See, there it is. What happens if you kill it? That was a bad idea, wasn't it? Okay. They are hostile. I did not know this. If you hit them, they hit you back. They don't like it. That could have been an interesting death. Especially if I tried to rocket away and that happened. I'd say it does look better at night. I mean, it looks good anyway, but nighttime. Whew. As they should. I know, but I can't get on it. I can't ride it. Ow! Haven't I suffered enough? Ooh. If I were... Actually, there's an abandoned portal. I'm going there first. Probably. Hey, DC. Right, where was that pufferfish? There it is. I see it. If I were... do something really stupid... and, you know... try and get some sponges from that. Would that be a stupid idea? Would that be stupid? I've got 14 rockets that will hurt me in the meantime. Come on. Back down. Back up. And then we just glide around in circles. Go for it. Yes, do it. Ah! Ah! But what if that happens again? Then DC will clip it. Right, I've got to get in, not take too much damage, kill an Elder Guardian before... Ah! I'm in! That's a chicken. Do not hit the big fish with the chicken. They don't like it. And it doesn't do them much harm. If you want to kill them, sword. Sword is sharp. If you use a pickaxe. Chicken, not so much. Mining fatigue. I mean, we are far enough away from spawn. This will get reset at some point. And so if I can get... free sponge. Sure, I'll do that. I need to get out of here before I drown. Ow! Right, south. South. New redemption. Slap a mob with a chicken. I mean... it could go on the list if you want. Dolphins, can I have some grace? Can I have some grace, please? Thank you! Woo! So fast! I just wanted to get here. I don't want to use another rocket. They're painful. I've only got 11 left, but still. You know what? I don't need iron, but I'm taking it. What I need is a treasure map. That's right. Whew. Think of the glory that could be had with a treasure map. We are heading southwest. Still on a side quest. I mean, I've finished the side quest. I'm heading home. How you doing, DC? And okay, we're not a million miles from. A relatively short flight. My mining fatigue has got 3 minutes 15. So I will need to either find a cow or we wait for it to time out. Surely. That cow? That is a cow. Okay. Sorry, I'm still not used to the new modern Minecraft. Oh. Okay. Fine. We'll do that then. And you know, I'll keep the milk rather than the water for now. Yeah, I know I'm pretty good at this Minecraft stuff. Look how prepared I am. Right. All this stuff can go away, including the Nautilus shell from the Nautilus. I'm murdered. Slayed. Defeated in battle. Something along those lines. Whoop, nope, that one. I gained all 1 sponge. What did I do with my sticks? There they are. Sticks. Coal. And in you pop. In you pop. Cow identification, not Zach's strong point. I thought it was a sheep. I forgot about warm cows? Temperate is what we have traditionally. These are... I thought I'd get ahead. Come on, what's the chances? Nope. We'll keep going until it happens. Or even a pig. That worked a little bit. Right, I'm going to west. West, perfect. I could have grabbed my shovel out. I did not. Okay. Not tempered cow. Temperate. As in one from a temperate climate. That's what we have normally. The vanilla cow. Is it this one? It is! Heart of the Sea. Don't mind if I do. I'll take those. I'll take these. I'll take that. That. Whew. TNT, that's rare. Water breathing. That could be useful for the next Ocean Wonderment. And tell you what, I'm winning a chest. Oh, it's mine now. Alright, heading south. To get home and actually start with what I was supposed to start with an hour ago when I went live. Hot cow, cold cow, lukewarm cow. Strawberry cows. Well, how else do you get strawberry milkshake? Yeah. I would like to zip up that hill. However, exploding rockets. Is that a rare, medium, and well done cow? Yes, fair point. I hadn't thought of that. I like it. Right, chicken. This is where I find a deep hole in the earth and go, oh, that's where I could have got some diamonds. I would like to head towards the left side because I see Juggle. This is a cool looking hill. Whee! Explosive. This is not the important thing. I'm just distracted and having a look. Now that is cool. The calcite in the mountainside is one of my favourite additions to Caves and Glyphs update. It just adds a little bit more texture. Even just thinking back to when all of this was just stone, and you go, yeah, having... Well, this is a bad example. Having... I was going to say bits of tuff and andesite visible helps, but then I picked the one bit of hill that doesn't have any of that. But yeah, calcite just adds something to it. It just makes it special, and I appreciate it. Right, we're going to head home. And thankfully, I only need to use 5 more bang rockets. These are really expensive to make, by the way. Yeah. Having diorite and granite on... I do like this. This looks cool. What a cool area. Ow. 3 hearts. Okay, I'm going to land on top of this bamboo. Missed. This looks awesome. I like this. So I like the idea of having something in the middle with bridges to it. And I feel like that something in the middle should have the most higgledy-piggledy structure beneath it that holds it up. Like bits of bamboo, fencing, just holding up a platform that then holds up another platform. All wonky. It could be based on the shallow part there. And then you have a bridge going across from this side to here. And say from that side to... Oh. I'm going to take a screenshot. Just so I know where it is. We've got 2-3 gems of snow. A demi-meter? Instead of a centimeter? We've got 2 to 3 DMs, which I'm guessing is 20 to 30 centimeters of snow this night and morning, and now it is snowing again. I've been using the shovel more today than Zach in a whole Minecraft season. I use a shovel sometimes, but only when it's important. And it's not important enough. Look at those pretty rockets. And how much they hurt. I do use a shovel, just sparingly. When it's necessary. Decimeter. That's what I thought it would be. Decimeter is not something that I have ever used. But I'm assuming a decimeter is 10 centimeters. But I find that there is less need for centimeters. I feel like you could easily just use millimeters and then meters. There's 100 centimeters in a meter, so just do everything in millimeters. 840 mil would be, 84 centimeters. Right, I have the ability to use regular rockets. Nah, I don't need it. It is logical. But yeah, in the UK, as far as I'm aware, we don't use decimeters. I mean, a decimeter would be something that measures decibels? What is the name of the instrument that measures decibels? Is that not a decimeter? Or is that a decibel meter? Yeah, we don't use decimeters. Centimeters, millimeters, and meters. Same as in the UK, we don't use... hang on. Deciliters? Deciliter, that's what you're... so, with liquids... Oh, look, there's my hole! I found my hole! I can't remember what this hole is for, but it goes down next to it. What's down there? Where am I? What is this? Is this the... Ah! Deep Dark. Where I brought Rhesus. But no, deciliter we don't use either. It was on a bottle that I remember seeing deciliter. And I went, what? We have milliliters and centiliters. Deciliters? Weird. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not something that gets used. So, I mean, I have a bottle of me, well, in my possession at the moment. Doesn't have, it just says 1 litre. Which makes sense. Alright, we are heading home, and then I need to figure out what I'm doing today. I haven't really planned it, to be honest. I had some ideas for something I'd like to figure out, but it is a very vague idea. I would like to work with an amethyst geode. I have an idea in my head for how I'd like it to look, but making it is another matter. Might not work because how I want to design it kind of relies on the geode being of the shape that works. And I don't know whether it will. I'm picturing a... Hey, Eladar, welcome back. I say welcome back. You may have been here the whole time. Owen says, in recipes, it's fairly common with DL. Deciliter here. Okay. I have seen it on things, but it's something I think I've only ever seen on occasional bottles where it's imported drinks. Where it's been labelled up, ready for multiple markets. Deciliter is not a thing here. I don't need to go that much. We're heading home. Then I might need to have a think. I am... What's the word? Flagging. That's the word. So as I said at the start of the stream, I am unwell. I can feel I'm unwell. And I've had several full days of work. Long days. Even though I've been ill. So there is a part of me that thinks maybe I shouldn't be streaming for a long period today. I'm assuming I've been here before. I must have been here before. Yeah, I've been here before. Of course I... Ooh. Hello. Hahaha, took his pants. They're mine now. Right. Oh. He didn't drop anything. Was AFK, had to run to get my son's prescription. Well, welcome back. Oh, I've gone too far. Well, not too far, but I've gone in the slightly adrift of where I should be. Not in a big way. But yeah, a little bit off. You've gone too far this time, mister. You're in trouble. Clipping that. Wait, what did I do that's worth clipping? Did I do this time? Also, I don't remember there being a jungle here. We are not far from the market area. This is the village where Wither and I did a trip down a hole over there. And obviously, Creeper Farm. And there is the town square. This is actually further over this way than I thought. I thought the town square started over here. Turns out I know. Right, we made it. Oh. Ah, perfect landing. You took his pants like a bully. It's just my style. It's just how I roll. I know it shouldn't matter. Copper is not particularly precious, but I still see it on mobs go, oh, ooh, a new thing. And I have to. I just have to. I get those copper nuggets and they're worth it. Right. Heading up. Over to base. And in. Right. Home safely. With a little bit of loot. Which can all go in here. Including... I mean, this is not the main thing. The main thing is these two shockers. Which I would describe as adequate. Wow, stack of coal. Nice. 27 plus 2. So, 29 diamond ore. Do you see the new nuggets in today's snapshots? No. Do tell. Good nugget? New nuggets? In what way? Wait, those are my first 2 regular diamond. I'm keeping those. These ones. Ow. Can go on top of the pillar. That hurt. They made a new chicken babies. Okay. I feel like I need to look this up. That's better. What? The pillar grows slightly taller. Amongst other new babies. Okay. I am now a little bit curious. Whee! Yep. I missed! Ow! He didn't. Nope. I don't want to die. There's a baby zombie. Leave me alone. I'm okay. Alright. I'm back in my house. Ow. That hurts. I'm putting that in. Oh, those are good boots. And yeah, I'm going to end it here. I know it's a very, very short stream, but I'm unwell. I have been for a few days. I just wanted to have a chance to spend some time with you, and I won't get any opportunities to stream on days other than what is scheduled today, so I can't make up for it another way. So it's an hour and a half stream is better than no stream. And I need to do some work and then head to bed because I'm actually in pain. I have joints and I feel all of them. Oh no, secret. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Now I feel okay. I'm just aware that I am limited and I still have a lot more that I have to do this week. Short stream, we enjoyed it. We had an adventure. I didn't die. We used up new channel point redemptions. I got the diamonds. I mean, we got 29 diamond ore because Danielle demanded that I went on an adventure. I used up a stack of exploding rockets because Ozza redeemed that. And I did a word ban because A-Winch ban? I think it was A-Winch. And we got rid of a diamond into the well. Today was a successful day. Oh! I told you I was ill. I didn't realise I was that ill. Thank you. Thank you, Danielle, for the warm wishes. Thank you, A-Winch, for the take care. I appreciate you all. Thank you for hanging out with me and allowing me to do this, because this is streaming is something that I really look forward to. It's one of the highlights of my week. I wish I could do it every day. I can't, but I wish I could. Thank you, Danielle. There are no creepers in my house. I'm perfectly safe. Give me a second while I sip my water. Right, we need to find someone to raid over to. And I know there are so many very talented people out there on Twitch. I mean, there's me. There's me. There's Ozza. Ozza's not streaming today because Ozza's only streaming on Thursday this week. Which means I'll have to try and be around on Thursday, obviously. Ooh. Hey! Thank you for the toots! I mean, Alexis is streaming Minecraft. We like Alexis, and Alexis has been a huge supporter of me. Just one of the most execute at ZactheDragon. Run spawn creeper. Don't think you have the authority, but I appreciate it. Alright, Alexis has been lovely to me and very supportive, and if I can send a few cool people over to Alexis, well, it's a thing I should do. So, raid, rise Alexis, head on over, be awesome. Thank you again for your company. Bowl of potatoes! No, bowl of fries! Welcome in. If you would like to copy and paste my raid call message, you can, but you don't feel obligated. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a dragon swooping in with a dragon horde. That's the message that the chatbots come up with for the day. Yep. It's such a struggle. If I'm in the console, I do. Okay. Anyway, head on over, be awesome. Thank you for your company. I will be back streaming on Friday if all goes okay. We're playing Portal 2 again. So I hope to see you then. You're amazing. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, I need to copy my own raid message. Ugh, before I forget. In fact, I'm going to make sure I do it with... Wait! Hang on. I've just copied Danielle's, except I copied the second one of Danielle's, and I realised it says about coffee. Nah, that's fine. I can say about coffee. I like coffee.